Alright there, it's your old mate Yoga here. Still kind of under the weather, but it's time to bring you another episode of My Humble Opinion. So forgive me if my voice is a bit rough, and let's get on with it. This is where I give a brief overview of games on the monthly Humble Choice bundle. This one from January 2024. No, it said 2023. Alright, we have 8 games plus a DLC for $12. I'll be evaluating the games individually as Let's Tries, but first of all, let's see what's on there. Alright, so first of all, Marvel's Midnight Suns Digital Plus Edition. 82% rated, which is pretty good. RPG strategy. Let's have a look at what it is. Use this product requires agreement to the following third party. Yeah, fair enough, we know. Unleash the darker side of Marvel when the demonic Lilith and her fearsome horde unite with the evil armies of Hydra. It's time to unleash Marvel's dark side. As the Hunter, your mission is to lead an unlikely team of seasoned superheroes and dangerous supernatural warriors to victory. Can legends such as Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Blade put aside their differences in the face of a growing apocalyptic threat? If you're going to save the world, you'll have to forge alliances and lead the team into battle as the legendary Midnight Suns. With an array of upgradable characters and skills allowing you to build your own unique version of the Hunter, you will choose how to send Lily's army back to the underworld. It's not really telling me anything there, other than it's a Marvel franchise game. Let's have a look at, let's go to BT.
How long was I in that crypt?
I know where the sunrise.
No more than a few centuries.
Firaxis can be good. I've enjoyed a few of their gameplay,
Centuries?
particularly Civ 6.
And
5
what
and
of
4.
Lilith?
Fallen by your hand.
And I know where the sun sets.
Until now. You were... missed.
Whatever Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you.
I know where the sun rises.
We got
These
a
look
lot
like
of
they're
work
just
to do.
cutscenes. I need to see
Where
gameplay.
the sun sets.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
I know where the sun rises.
About time.
You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Card deck building. I'm down with that.
Let's go, bub.
I know where the sun rises. I know where the sun sets. There's blood on the horizon, but I don't break a sweat. 'Cause I know where the sun rises, and I know where the sun sets.
Okay. That nice trailer, nice teaser, but it doesn't really tell me much about the game. Looks like it is a non-action RPG, strategy RPG, which I'm down with. I do enjoy some superheroes, but I was usually more of a DC character, a DC lover than a Marvel lover. And honestly, when it comes to... Actually, it's not the Avengers, is it? That's true. But people like Iron Man, Wolverine, they were never my favourites. Rather than the Avengers or the X-Men, I preferred the New Mutants, Excalibur, things like that. Oh, Excalibur DC, it's so long ago now. And the same with the DC side. I mean, I enjoyed Justice League, but I was more of a Titans, New Mutants, and various other super teams. Some of which didn't even last long, sadly. Anyway, let's go to another VT, see what they've got to show us. See if it'll show us some more gameplay.
First, they conquered humanity's greatest evil. And she lay in rest. Then they vanquished threats from beyond our stars. And she lay in rest.
I also should say I have enjoyed a number of card building games, deck building games.
If you'd be so kind.
I mean, hell, I play Magic the Gathering. Not very well, but I play it.
Omnus Sanctum Legita. Omnus Sanctum Dei.
Now our nightmares have come for us, and she must awaken.
Watch out for copyright strikes, sounds like, with this music.
Mother.
That could be a big issue as a content creator. You may not even get to hear that music if it's a copyright issue and that I have to take it off. Anyway. As again, my disappointment is it's really not giving me any impression of gameplay. Looks like it's going to be a good storyline, but whether it's going to be for me at all, I'm going to have to wait till the Let's Try to even have any impression of this. Alright, there's a DLC Midnight Suns Doctor Strange Defender skin. I don't care to bother looking at that just now. That's just a DLC for a skin. 2-point canvas. Good news for you folks. I won't be Let's Trying this. Why is that? I already own it. In fact, I think I might have a Let's Play on this channel. So the first of you to grab this key gets a free game. There it is for you. Only one key though, so if you try and use it and it's gone, either Steam's screwing up or someone's grabbed it before you. I should say 2-point campus was decent. Wasn't fantastic to my mind, but it was decent. It was worth play. Aragami 2. What's this one? Action. Lynn's Works, $35. 88%. You are one of the last elite warriors of your kin, the Aragami. Victims of a supernatural affliction which corrodes the body and devours the mind. The Aragami controls Shadow Essence, a mystical power which grants the ability to control the shadows. With this power, the Aragami carry out their tasks and quests, assignments made all along the valley to ensure the substance of the village and to free the Aragami enslaved by the invader armies. Single mode or in co-op? Well, it'll be single mode. Go to full campaign and join the assassin squad of up to 3 players. I don't care about co-op. Manage covers and powers with agility. Manage covers it. What does that even mean? Take down your enemies with stealth kills and non-lethal takedowns. Become the master of a skill-based combat with high risk and high reward. Craft your weapons and armors and upgrade your elite warriors with a wide variety of abilities. Okay. Let's go to VT to get some actual source here. This looks like cinematics or cutscene. It doesn't look like gameplay. In fact, it pretty much looks like cinematics.
Was the only way to free myself.
Looks cool, but if it's cinematics or cutscene, it doesn't help me evaluate what I've got lined up.
A tool used by the Akatsuchi in their conquest of the land, but not anymore. Death led me to the place where I belong.
Interesting setup. Far East, Japan, China, Korea, etc. I've never been in an area of particular interest to me,
find the key to our
but
disease.
I'm down with it if it's a good game.
Free ourselves from this curse. Our enemies have already enslaved countless of our kind. We must liberate them all. Our time has come. The time of the Kurotsuba clan.
Looks interesting, but it's not really telling me anything. Let's go to another VT. I mean, the story looks interesting in the background.
Then came the fire. Charred bones and fields of ashes. The Akatsuchi Empire advances, burning everything in its path. But where there is light, there must be shadow. As the leader of our clan, I ask all of you to get prepared. We fight for the freedom of the Rashomon Valley and to find the cure for the evil that afflicts us. Feel how the darkness surrounds you.
Okay, it does
gives
look
you
like it's
strength.
not. Yeah, I'm looking like I like this more and more. Although I'm not good at stealth, I will say that. Anyone who's seen me play Dishonored knows
We
that.
must hurry before we lose our humanity and become mere shadows of our former selves. In time, you will need to unleash all your slumbering shadow powers to defeat this ever-threatening enemy.
This is starting to look really good to me.
Silence. We're not alone.
That is starting to look really good to me. I'm really looking forward to Let's Try this one. Next up. Oxgo. Whatever. Action simulation. Simulation action. Interesting. $15. So it's not much more than the Humble Bundle itself. Lateralis, Heavy Industries, Super Rare Games. 95% overwhelmingly positive. See, that's the thing. If this turns out to be something I'm really interested in, I don't know that it will. Even though it's not much more than the Humble Bundle, it would still make the bundle worth it because it's not one I'd come across otherwise. Anyway, Ocho, pronounced Ocho, is a violent top-down shooter with roguelike elements. Play as a protagonist entering an inexplicable mansion in search of his lost love. As you venture deeper into the mansion, more of its secrets will be unveiled to you. Featureless, unnamed, and without memories of how you came here, but you remember why. She's waiting for you somewhere in this mansion, and you cannot leave until you find her. Cut your way through various unique areas and meet new allies as you delve deeper into the mystery. Face your inner demons and annihilate them. With a massive variety of guns, over 100 abilities, and focus to dodge bullets at your disposal, kick down doors and eviscerate the variety of enemies standing in between you and your mission. Tons of replayability, that's just a boast. Customization should be. Find a setup that will help you break the cycle of the whole selection playstyle with a slow-mo mechanic. Focus all at your disposal. Ocho will make the player feel powerful and in control. However, be careful because the variety of enemy types thrown in your way can quickly turn the tide of the combat if you don't adapt accordingly. Yeah, a lot of this is just waffle, honestly. Anyway, let's go to VT. So I'm not sure what to make of this yet. Pixel graphics are never my thing. No, generally speaking, it's black and white. Doesn't mean it won't be something I enjoy, it means it's got a couple of strikes against it to begin with. Released this year? Last year. To be honest, it doesn't look like it's a bad game, and it is rated 95% overwhelmingly positive. But it looks like it's completely outside my interest sphere. So we'll see how it goes when we do the Let's Try. Roguebook. Guess what? This is another one I've played before that I already own, and therefore, whoever uses this first gets a free game. I won't be Let's Trying it for that very reason. The ancients speak of a book written since time immemorial containing all the world's legends. Out of many fabulous adventures recounted in Feria, Chronicles of Gargana, this relic was lost in a well of Feria. Though contact with this source of magic, the book developed a wicked free will of its own and became the Roguebook. Anyway, I'll show you the VT. There are no VTs. Interesting. When I played this game, I'll continue reading, whatever. You're trapped in the book of lore of Feria, and each page represents a new challenge. Lead your two heroes to victory in this roguelike deck builder, developed in partnership with Richard Garfield, creator of Magic the Gathering. Put together the best synergies between cards, relics, and abilities, and take on the Roguebook. Anyway, the game seemed alright. It just didn't really do anything for me. It is rated very positive. It just wasn't my thing. So, whoever grabs that key first, enjoy your game. Then we have Red Lantern, indie adventure RPG, Timberline Studios, $25, 85% very positive. The Red Lantern is a narrative dog sledding game. That's an unusual one. About survival. You play as the Musher, as she makes her rash decision to start a new life in Alaska. Yeah, that sounds like a rash decision. At least it does when you've got cold-induced asthma like I do. Along with the best friend Chomper, she assembles a dog sledding team and embarks on a journey to find a new home. Unfortunately, she isn't quite prepared for this adventure. She must learn to adapt so that she can take care of herself and her dogs as they try to find their way through the wilderness. Features in this trail-based adventure game. You must manage your resources, care for your team, and learn from your failures to find your way home. Choose the 4 dogs that will complete your team, each with their own unique personalities and stories to discover. Learn from your failures and become better prepared for the journey. Explore the wilderness of Alaska as you choose how to approach the various wildlife you'll encounter. Take care of your dogs by hunting to collect meat, caring for them at camp, and making sure to rest. Unlock upgrades to your sled and find tools that will help you and your team on your journey. Continue to explore and train your dogs after you reach the cabin. And adopt your remaining dogs. Relax with Zen mode, unlockable at the cabin, where you can sit back and let the dogs run. Reminds me of a few other survival games that it seems like it might be one that's just pushing to be too hard, so that I'm guessing there might be a new game plus mechanic to it. There might not be. Anyway, let's go to VT and see what there is.
Did you know you're about to venture into the vast expanse of the Alaskan wilderness?
It's cute graphics, simplistic but cute. I'm down with that. R or G? What's the difference? Adopt a team of sled dogs.
Let's find someone that complements your squirrel hunting obsessions. Maybe a calmer pup? So, we've been lost for, what, 3 days?
I have a feeling my wife might like this one. She's a dog lover.
Go missing in Alaska each year.
And she would like to be in Alaska.
Will I become one? A nightmare. Okay, well, at least I have an idea of what could happen to me out there.
Learn from your nightmares.
Just push through and do what you have to do. Got it. Okay, I know I barely have enough food for all of us, but that's part of the adventure, right? We're gonna find our food. We're gonna live off the land.
Right. Starving to death is part of the adventure. Got it.
Hey, you!
It certainly looks intriguing.
Let's get out there and live wildly. Live the life that feels true to us. All right, Chomper, you got this.
And this is another I'm pretty sure I would never have found if it wasn't for Humble. I'm looking forward to trying this. It might be outside my wheelhouse. I don't know. It might be inside. But it's certainly intriguing, so I'm looking forward to trying it. Hell Pie, action adventure, Sugarfly heads-up game, $25. 92% very positive. Hell Pie is an obscene 3D platformer. I don't usually play platformers, we'll see. That takes bad taste to the next level. The game sees you grab the horns of Nate, the demon of bad taste. He is given the honourable task of gathering the disgusting ingredients for Satan's infamous birthday pie. To do so, Nate must venture into the overworld and do whatever it takes to ensure those ingredients are secured in time, or there'll be hell to pay. Luckily, Nate isn't alone in his quest. His pet, Angel, Nugget, is there to offer support. Nugget offers his holy inside when needed, but more importantly, is chained to Nate so he can be used like a grappling hook, or swung around as a weapon. We've got a demon swinging an angel as a weapon. Okay, that's different. But more importantly, it's okay. Nate can also equip horns he finds across the world to give him new hellish abilities. Together, Nate and Nugget will explore insane environments, meet tons of repugnant characters, and witness some truly shocking insights. Hellpie is a seriously twisted take on classic mascot platformer. Come along for the ride if you think you can stomach it. Become a demon, you're Nate, demon of bad taste. Heavenly support, freedom, filth, etc. Let's go to BT.
A legend is told about a pie created in the horrid fires of hell. It was made by Nate, demon of bad taste. He traveled with Nugget, heaven's ambassador of joy and living grappling hook. He used the power of demonic horns to pave his way.
I like the comedy element, and the graphics are cute.
Him to the most degenerate places north of hell, where he gathered the most foul ingredients ever to be assembled into a pastry. It is told that you have to buy this filthy game.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to the Let's Try. I have a feeling, it being a platformer, etc., it won't be one I play long term, but it's going to be one that I enjoy opening and just see what it plays like. Twin Mirror Adventure Don't Nod. Now, Don't Nod, I've enjoyed some of their games. I've hated others. So we'll see. They usually do choices match. Is that what we've got here? Sam Higgins left his hometown and everyone he knew behind 2 years ago. But the death of his best friend Nick calls the former investigative journalist back to confront the town's troubled past, and his own. He soon becomes drawn into a dangerous web of intrigue, as all is not as it seems in the small town of Basswood, West Virginia. Forced to face himself and the townsfolk, Sam struggles to balance the scales of reconciliation and his life-changing investigation. He must decide how much he's willing to risk to uncover the mysteries of his hometown. Explore Sam's unique and analytical ways in his expansive mind palace, where you can revisit his past, relive old memories, and reconstruct events. There you can go through possible scenarios, envision how things would have gone, and follow the clues to your next lead. Be careful though, the mind palace is a reflection of Sam's state of mind, for better or worse. The Twin Mirror, you can also speak with your double. Who is this? Who is the more social and empathetic side of yourself that nobody else can see? You must navigate the danger of Sam's conflicted thoughts and feelings together. Will your double become a trusted confidant or an unwelcome guest? Choose your path. In Twin Mirror, every decision you make alters the course of your investigation. Highly doubt that, as well as your relationships in Basswood. Trust others or rely on yourself in the hunt for the truth. But no matter your choices, your story is yours. Take a look in the mirror. What will you see? Now, the reason I say I highly doubt it, I've played a number of Choices Matter style games, and honestly, yeah, they do make an impact, but you've got to consider, if they were to have every path make major changes to everything, they'd never get around to finishing the game. Anyway, let's go to BT.
Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even today, without you, I would still be lost in my own head. I'll take the compliment. But the two halves of your world, they don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human.
Thank you so much.
And there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people.
Thank you, Sam.
And not things. They're facts, not things, and they should matter to everyone. Objective reality is a subjective myth. Why does it have to be so complicated out there?
Don't touch me!
But you're still here. Still trying. You just have to care more about the people around you.
You always make it sound like you care, but all you want is to change me.
You adapted to other people. Wasn't it nice to feel accepted?
Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. No matter the consequences.
Yeah, see, if I'm remembering rightly, don't know to do the Life is Strange games. I enjoyed Life is Strange, Before the Storm, True Colours and Wavelengths, but I strongly disliked number 2. So I know it can go either way, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this does. I'm not going to make any judgment until then, but I am looking forward to seeing how it goes on the Let's Try. And then we're back to Midnight Suns, so let's take a look at the games here. Midnight Suns plus skin. I want to see what it goes like. I might really enjoy it, and I might bring it to the channel sometime, we'll see. 2 Point Campus, hope someone grabbed it. Origami 2 is another I want to see. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, but it looked like it might be decent. Roguebook Against, I hope someone got it. Ocho, probably not my thing, but we'll give it a let's try. Red Lantern might be outside my wheelhouse, but it was very intriguing, and not the usual kind of game you come across, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Hellpie again, I'm expecting to be outside my wheelhouse, but it looked cute, it looked fun, and I'm looking forward to trying it. And Twin Mirror again, I don't know what to make because of my experience with Don't Nod, but I do like I do like story-rich games, so I am looking forward to Let's Try. Altogether, this looks like it could be a really positive Humble Bundle to start the year with. See you as we begin the Let's Tries. Bye now.